Hi guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with me, and today we're going to make this gift card holder, money holder, whatever you want to call it. I like to do something a little different for my kids each year. Kind of keep them in suspense to see what they're going to get. When I say my kids, my two girls are grown and married and have children of their own, but I still like to do a little something different for them. I usually just get them gift cards because I don't know what to buy them. I just let them buy their own. So this year I tried to come up with something a little bit different. So when they open this up, it has a little piece of acetate right here, and then I'm just going to stick a $1 bill down in there. So when they open it up, I'll have my little message written here, and they'll think that that's all they're getting is a $1 bill. But when they start trying to pull, because I'm going to have all of this glued up, and when they start trying to figure out how to get that $1 bill out of there, it will lift this up and expose a gift card. So I've just got a little bit of tacky glue there, so when they start trying to pull and get into this, then it'll lift that up, and that's not a gift card, but there will be a gift card there. So I'm going to show you how to make these. These are super simple, really easy. I'm going to close them up with Velcro. And I got this little bow. I will leave a link below the video from Lori Nunemaker. She did this bow in an SVG file and shared it with all of her YouTube buddies for free, so I will leave a link to that so that you can pick you up one. I love that little bow. And I'll just show you how this is made. You're going to need a piece of cardstock to start off with that is 5 inches by 11 inches. And you're going to score at 1 3/8. You're going to score at 6. And you're going to score at 10 1/2. Whoops. I went way off on that one. Okay. So then we're just going to, and I'm going to see which side I want to use. I think I want to use this side. So we're going to fold these over. Alright, we're going to lay this aside for just a minute. Now what you want to do is put some adhesive right here, because this is just going to finish off that edge. You know me and the raw edges, don't like them. And just fold that up, lay it down, and that finishes that raw edge. And now on this is going to be your flap. And what I like to do, and you can put this back in your trimmer and cut it if you want. I just cut a little tidbit off like that. Let's use my scissors and go straight up, and that gets that little corner there. And nope, I didn't round those corners. Okay, then we're going to use this for the insert for the gift card right here. I think I'm going to use, I think I want to use the Santa Clauses. So we're going to score this. This piece is 4 inches by 8 inches, and I will have these measurements on my blog. The link to my blog is below. Hopefully I will be able to get them up today, but I will have all these measurements on my blog so you can go over there and check them out. Okay, on this one you need to score first at, let's see, 3 1/2, at 4, and at 4 1/2. And then on this one I do round all 4 corners. You don't have to, you can leave it squared up. I just thought it made it look a little bit dressier. Okay, now this middle part right here is going to be where you actually slip the gift card into. So what we're going to do is I am going to take my X-Acto knife and my ruler. I'm going to turn my mat back so that I don't cut my mat. And I'm going to lay my ruler, ooh, if I can see it. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to see that. Okay, I can see it on this side, maybe. I'm going to lay my ruler right on that fold. And then I'm just going to start about maybe 1/4 of an inch from one end and go to the other, leaving about the same. Okay, so that should be okay. Yeah. Okay, now what we're going to do is put a little bit of glue right here and right here, because we want to fold this up so that the gift card will pop up when they open it up. And I think I folded it backwards, but we can change that, no problem. This way. We want our Santas to show. So then when they open it, the gift card will be right there. So we just want to put a little glue on each end, and I'm going to use my art glitter glue. And you can run a little bit right up near that fold, or right up near that score line, right there. Just don't get it any further, because if you do, it most likely won't, your gift card won't slide down in there. And then just fold that over. Okay. Now let's make sure that we still have it open. Don't do like I did the other one. I glued the other one together. Yes, that's perfect right there. So see, when it opens up, well, it would if this was a gift card, but when they open it up, the gift card pops up. Okay. Now we can put this down right here. So we're going to glue it about in the center of that. So I'm just going to run some ATG tape around. Make sure that I put some in the middle, because we don't want this popping off. And then I'm just going to butt it up against that little fold that we had right there, and just center it from one side to the other, and then press it down. Okay, there we go. Now we want a little piece of acetate right there, and I have some right here, and I think it's the right width. I just need to cut it off a little bit, so I'm going to cut it about right there. And this doesn't have to be exact. You can, I need to cut it a little bit more. Okay, I'll tell you how big I cut this piece. This piece is cut at 3 1/4 by 3 5/8. So something around there, just as long as it'll go over the top of this, and then you can slide your money down in there and then seal it up. I'm going to use my art glitter glue because it dries clear, so you won't be able to see it once it dries. So they won't be able to see what it's glued down with. And then I'm just going to kind of center it right there. It's going to look milky until it dries, and then it will clear up. So we're going to leave that right there for the time being. Okay, and now I have my Hampton Art stamp tool out. This piece of paper is cut at 4 1/4 by 4 3/4, and it's going to be the inside part that you write on, but I'm going to do a little bit of decorating on there. So I am going to take this up first, and I'm going to put a scrap piece down here so that I don't stamp on that. Because I'm going to stamp off a little bit. So the magnets are on the bottom when you get your tool. Magnets are on the bottom of this. So let's see if I can line that up. And I'm going to put my stamp right there. Pick it up, and I'm going to use some vermilion archival ink. There we go. I like that. Okay, we're finished with that. So I'm just going to clean my stamp later. I don't need to clean it right now. So this is going to go right here, and this is what we're going to write the sentiment on. So I'm going to put, hopefully that's good and dry. I'm going to put some ATG on the back of this. We're going to center that right between those score lines. Just like that. So there will be where we can write. And then we can work on the front of it. On the front, I'm going to put a piece of green down first. And this is cut again at 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. So I'm going to mat it with green. You could mat it with whatever color you want, or not mat it. Strictly up to you. Okay, we're going to put this piece right down the side right there, and this one is cut at 4 3/4 by 3/4. I'm going to run it right down through there to give it a little bit of decoration on here. So just like that. And then I have a little piece of ribbon that I want to put right across that. I'm going to trim the end off. Make it good and straight. Just like that. And my ribbon's a little bit crooked. The thing about it is you can pull it up on this and straighten it if you need to. There we go, that'll work. Okay, and now we're going to put our little wreath on there, if I can find it. And I just used 2 of my die cuts and cut this wreath out. And it's about 2 3/4 around on the outside, and then the inside is about 1 7/8. So you could just make a circle, whatever you wanted to do. Okay, we're going to put that right there, but I'm going to put it up on pop dots. Okay, and we're going to put this kind of up in that corner right there. Just like that. And then I have a punch that I've had forever. As you can tell, it's all faded in certain areas where I've had it hanging up. I don't really know what kind of what punch this is. It doesn't say anywhere that I can see. I've had it for a long time. I'm thinking it was an old Martha Stewart punch, but it just looks like that. But I think it looks like a pine tree. So I have punched out a bunch of these in a couple of different colors of green, and I'm just going to run them around through there. I'm going to use a tiny bit of glue just on the end, and I'll start them up there and then just kind of alternate the colors and put them in there. Slide them up under each other. I've cut out the little bow, and I'm just going to take my little stylus here and I'm just going to round that up a little bit. I'm going to use pop dots on this because sometimes when I use glue on this, something like this, I get it all over it. So I'm going to put that pop dot right in the middle, and I'm just going to bring that down there, that one down there, press those down, and then we're going to put that right in the middle of that, so another pop dot right in the center, and then just center this up and press it down just like that. And then here's the little part that goes around the bow to join it all together. Lori did everything for you. You don't even have to worry about what you're going to put around there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this and then press that down. Hold it for just a second and it should be ready. So that we're going to put right there, and I'm going to use pop dots again. I'm going to put a couple on the bottom of this just so that it'll hold. And we're going to put that right in there, press it down. So that's there to stay. There's our little bow. I've got the inside. Now let me put the money in there. And as you can see, I don't have a dollar bill, so I found a $2 bill. Can you believe it? I don't know how long it's been since they made a $2 bill. So we're going to slide that down in there, and then we're going to pretend that this is the gift card. Pop that right in there, and I'm going to put just a tiny little bit of adhesive right there. Stick that to it. And now we need our Merry Christmas on the outside. So I have my Misty and I have my stamp. And yes, I'm using both the Misty and the Hampton Art stamping tool. I love them both. They both stamp very well. I don't have any more of the Misties. I've sold out of those, but I do have more of the Hampton Arts. If you want one, if you want it today, order it, and I will leave that link direct below. Okay, we have that cut out, and as usual, I'm going to go around it with my marker, my red marker, just to cover up any white edges that I might have missed. Make it look like we're perfect at cutting things out. And remember, if you do this, do it from the back side in case you slip, like I just did. Then you don't mess up your whole thing and have to stamp it all over again. See? I messed up back there, but nobody will ever know it once I get this down. Okay, we're going to put this up with pop dots too, right there. And let's see. All I have left is the big pot dots, so I'm having to cut them in two. I got to order some more small ones. Put that right there and that one right there. And then we're going to kind of angle that just a little bit, just like that. And now we're going to use our, as you can see, this one has the little berries in there. So what we're going to do is use our Nouveau Crystal Drops, and this is in Ruby Slippers. This is about the closest to red that I have. So I'm going to put some little berries around. Remember, these stay dimensional, so they'll, whoops, as long as you don't, make sure you get all the air out of them before you start pressing on it. Don't do like I just did. There we are. Got our little berries on there. And they'll be trying to get their little dollar out of here because they'll think that's all they're getting for Christmas. I'm going to put, don't spend it all in one place. And I'm going to have the dollar showing. And then when they're trying to get that out, this is going to pop up and reveal their gift card. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy tutorial. It's a good last minute gift for someone. And I hope you'll give these a try. And if you do, please let me know. Share it on our Facebook group. And we will talk to you guys later. We probably won't have but maybe one more project before Christmas. And then we will be out of town all the week after, from Christmas, all that following week. And we will probably be doing some vlogs that week. If you'd like to see some of the sites that we'll be seeing and the places that we're going to be staying and that kind of thing, just let me know in the comments below and I'll be glad to share them with you. We'll do some live feeds. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. Please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Bye bye.